guys? Hey, we back. Ultra Life Podcast interview, episode 9. We got Ronell and Donell in the building. Hey, me and Lo took a 2-week hiatus. My boy was out of town, man, doing the thing with the family, man. Before we get started, man, tell us, man, what you been up to, man?
Nothing on that, man. Just trying to work. Find something for my future, man. For real, for real. Trying to build something, man. That's all I can do.
Most definitely, most definitely.
Something I can pass on to my kids, man. That's what I'm doing daily.
Yeah, I ain't
really.
good.
So,
Man, well, we gonna take the highlight of ourselves, man. We're gonna go back to these guys, and man, we got 2 special guys, man. They're twins here in Montgomery, Alabama. UAB, Montgomery Legends. Montgomery Legends, how you guys feel today, man? First interview. I know it took us some time, man. Don't drill us on what's going on, but hey, I know you stay out of town right now, so.
charge it to our head, man. Not our heart.
I don't have no excuses, man.
Charge it to our head.
No, thanks for having us, man. Great
Well,
deal,
yeah.
man. You guys doing something positive, so, you know, you guys looking out for the future. We hope to inspire the future and all, like you guys doing, so keep doing what you guys doing, man.
Yeah, thanks for having us on the show, man. I only had one request, but I'm gonna let people know, man. I asked for the joint theme music, man, the Bulls theme music. I ain't got it yet, man. Y'all
man,
make
you
it
ain't
happen.
the 96 Bulls. This is not the 96 Bulls.
Hey, man, hey, that was
This is
a great year.
Life podcast, man. This ain't what your day was?
Hey, what you said? Alter Life, right?
Last thing.
You said
Yo,
Alter.
this ain't your last dance, man.
You said Alter Life, right there. Hey, that theme music altered my life, man.
Hey, but since we on that subject, Ultra Life,
Exactly.
we're gonna start off. That's gonna be the first question that we ask, and both of y'all, we don't need y'all saying the same thing. But the first question will be, hey, tell us about a thing or something in your life that altered you guys' life. Let you go first, Ronell.
Okay, well, you know, all in our life, started hooping when we was young, so just watching the older kids play, man. We were tall, but you know, the older kids wanted us to play with them. We were goofy. We were tall, we were goofy. Older kids, we looked a lot older than what we were, so you know, we wanted to get better, so that motivated us to get better instead of going out there playing with the big kids, get pushed around, bullied, and all that. Go home at night, wake up early in the morning, push yourself, push each other like we did, and just kept getting better and better with, you know what I'm saying, over time. True, we were taller than other guys, but we outworked everybody we played against. That was our motto. If you didn't outwork them, they can't beat you. So that's how we lived our life growing up, and still to this day we live that same way.
But if you add that work with y'all ability though, that work gets you to the next
To the
level.
next level,
You know
exactly.
what I'm saying? So that was instilled in y'all when y'all were young. So that helped.
That helped a lot, man. Like you said, that also our life, man. It's a lot of things, man. A lot of little things, I would say. Just from basketball, playing sports in general. Like a lot of people don't know, we grew up playing baseball. Baseball was our first sport. It really was our first love. You know, so folks would look at us crazy when we tell them that, but it was the truth. Like I said, we grew up playing baseball at the age of 4. Like I said, we picked up our first, we played basketball, but playing constantly, it was 8 years old. So I would say baseball is really what started it, the drive in us. You know what I'm saying? And our mom and our dad pushing us, okay, we're going to do it, go ahead and do it, put you all into it. And then with baseball, you know, you got to focus hand-eye coordination. Hand-eye coordination.
Definitely.
So that translated to the basketball court also. Like you said, we were tall and goofy, so we had to get our footwork right.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? That was a little piece that started the first part of altering our life into becoming the player that we wanted to be, the young men that we wanted to be.
Besides basketball, besides sports, what any other things that alter you guys' life?
Like life
Like,
altering
yeah,
things.
Man, you,
like family,
Kids,
okay.
man, kids,
Biggest.
kids.
Oh, everybody.
I mean, once you have a kid, man,
change your
it
whole
changes the whole
perspective.
perspective on life. It's not about you anymore. It's about them. So you pushing yourself to make sure they good in the long run. you gotta, it's kind of a certain balance. You gotta be able to take care of yourself first before you can take care of anybody else.
True.
So you want to set yourself up first, so in the long run, you know, when it's all said and done, you got something to pass on to your kids and your grandkids and so forth and so on. Trying to build, trying to build a legacy and, things like that to give back to your kids and cousins, family members,
Generational
Yeah,
wealth.
exactly.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Gotcha. I mean, did y'all guys have any pregame rituals that you guys had before games in high school, college, and in pro?
Well, in high school, high school you what, 16, 17, 18 years old?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna say no ritual because back then you just go out there and run and jump and not even stretch, you know what I'm saying? I would say put like one ritual that we did do, and Carlos knows they had the little popcorn chicken shrimp right across the street from Carl.
Popcorn shrimp.
Yeah.
Yeah, seafood.
Yeah, and
Okay.
seafood. So we would go there before every game. And folks be like, well, y'all going to get food right before the game, man. Hey, man, that's what we do. I ain't trying to sound cocky, but
I mean,
pretty much the whole team.
but the whole team. Yeah.
I guess you could say that's a ritual.
I think all Montgomery athletes
You
ate bad
had
before the game.
But you
Right
have to
for
do
real.
something. Because 9 times out of 10, man, you haven't ate lunch since 12 o'clock.
Yes, at 12 o'clock.
And we were playing varsity. Our game started
7 o'clock.
7:30.
7:30.
You haven't ate in almost 8 hours.
Yeah.
So man, you got to eat something.
Yeah.
And it was either McDonald's.
Didn't want that in our
Didn't
life.
want that because boy, you was gonna be
Yeah.
hurt.
Yeah.
Some part of that game, you was gonna be
Yeah.
hurt from that McDonald's. But the LC food, the popcorn shrimp and the French fries,
French
man,
fries.
was good. But I know for me, it used to be rubber bands for me.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
It used to be rubber bands for me.
So did.
I used to have rubber bands on all the time.
Yeah.
I used to have 3 on each wrist. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And if we lost, I threw them away. I found me some more. Now, if we were winning, I kept those on as long as we won.
Mhm.
And that went all the way on to I was in college. I did it all the way through college.
And you know what? I'm gonna take it back. We did have a slight ritual, but to us it wasn't a ritual. It was a respect thing for both of us. And a lot of people know this, but I would wear 2 socks,
He won one.
and he would wear one.
One long, one
You know what I'm
short.
saying? But one at that time we couldn't wear 1 and 2. 1 is my favorite number, 2 is his favorite number. So, hey, he knew I liked number 1. I knew he loved number 2. I'm gonna wear 2 socks for you. I respect you.
Oh wow.
Okay.
That's
Wow.
dope.
And you gonna wear one, and he wear 1 sock for me. I respect for me, and that was letting us and our parents know. Look at our bond is unbreakable. You know what I'm saying? No matter what. You know what I'm saying? And we would talk at a young age. Look, y'all brothers, shoot. If he get into a fight, you get in the fight. You know what I'm saying? If he do any damn thing wrong, you can your tail whooped also.
Yeah.
Because you should have been there to try to persuade him not to do the wrong thing. You know what I'm saying? And vice versa. Even shoot, look at him. If he's pushing me, I know I always got somebody that got my back no matter what.
Most definitely. And that's unique, man, to have twins with almost identical abilities.
Exactly.
And man, that's double trouble on the court. That's
Yeah.
double trouble. But I know y'all said something about the 1 and 2, the numbers, because that's what y'all really are known for, especially in the city of Montgomery and UAB. So what does number 1 mean for you? Because I know you always say, hey man, I got to have number 1.
Hey man, for me, man, and this is our womb story. I'm gonna let him tell you how we came out the womb. This is how he said we came out the womb.
Oh, the people want to hear this. People want to hear this.
People know.
We came out, look, man, real talk, nobody knew I was in there. My parents, 9 months, they was having 1 kid. They knew they was having 1 kid. He was in there. We were so in sync to the fact that we would land on top of each other like this right here.
Oh, wow.
Same
Wow.
heartbeat, same everything. He moved one way, I moved one way. He moved another way, I moved the other way at the same time. So it got to the point where it was getting crowded inside. I kicked them out. I kicked them
some
out.
alone time.
Like a scratch. You know what I'm saying? I wanted people to know I was in there. So that's how he came out first, and 22 minutes later, I came out, and it's been a great friendship, man. Great bring friendship before brotherhood because, like I say, man, it's my first friend I ever had.
Most definitely.
So, you know, I always had somebody to play with. I always
I
had
never knew that.
somebody
I
to
never knew
play
that,
with.
man. That's crazy. Though. Like you all like doing ultrasounds, you
Yeah.
don't see
You gonna
two
see
heads,
Yeah.
two heartbeats
Yeah.
because I have twins. So you gonna see that if y'all for
Well,
you to
just-
be on top of him,
just
y'all
in
got the
sync,
same heartbeat
in sync, man.
and y'all in sync, man.
Just
That's
how
a special
close we
unique
was.
moment.
So that's where and that's pretty much where the number one and number two come from. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
And not saying that just because he's number two, he wears number two, he's the second best. He's the first best also, but I came out first and I feel like, hey, I'm the best at whatever I do, or if I'm trying to do it, I want to be the best at it.
Most definitely.
So I want to wear number one. And and y'all know, man, people try to get number one. No, I'm number one. If I can't have number one, I want a number that looks like number one. I want
You
number
gonna
seven.
pitch it fit. Say it.
Yeah.
Say it. Go ahead and say
I'm
it.
not gonna pitch
Let me
it,
pick-
but
Yes, you are.
I want number one. That's just me. I like the way number one looks. If I can't wear number one, I want number 7 or I want number 11.
And we
That's
still
just
stuck on question number one.
What's
So
that?
I'm gonna linger it on a little bit. So in the one-on-one matchups, who win? Who won most of the matchups?
Never finished the one-on-one matchup. That's the thing. Never ever.
Never finished
It
one.
always would turn into a fist fight or one storming out. But mostly it was fist fight because I knew all his moves. He knew all my moves. I'm not gonna let you score. You're not gonna go this way. I know what you want to do. You ain't finna bully me. So we shut it down.
We stopped.
We stopped.
If it wasn't a shooting game or just, you know what I'm saying, we'll play horse. Say this, we play horse.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Either we shoot or you gotta do some outrageous layup or something just crazy. But as far as one-on-one, nah, it wasn't going down that way. Our mom would be out on the front porch watching us play, just playing as kids. Because we had a basketball goal, we'll put the basketball in the middle of the street and let the cars go by on the side of us. And as we were playing, she'll say, y'all not gonna play one-on-one. We gonna be all right, Mom, we gonna do it. Never finish. We going to take E now. We only going to 5. We only make it to 2 points.
Fighting the scrap.
Yeah, in the middle of the street, man.
Right.
Hey man, that's sibling rivalry. That's all it is, man. Sibling rivalry. That's all it is, bro.
In the middle of the
You
street.
can't, you can't call it nothing other than what it is.
Yeah.
It's sibling rivalry, man.
Who wanted the best? Who
That's
wanted
all.
the worst? Who wanted to be the best?
That's all it is, bro.
I got one more. Y'all said one ritual. I know you might remember this. From Bellingraph to Ronell, even all up to college. One thing we always did before tip-off, and I know you remember this. We always go in the crowd and give our mom a kiss on the cheek.
Yeah.
No matter what, it can be a home game, road game, no matter where it
You on
was.
my nerve with that.
We find out where our mom was
Especially
at.
him.
We run over to her right before tip-off, give her a kiss. Go
He
out.
gonna drag it out.
Give a hug and kiss.
Hey man,
He
you
used
know,
to drag it out.
I did, but you wanna know why I
He
drag
be
it
the
out?
last one to do everything.
You wanna know why I like to drag it out though? Because any other time in my life, I don't like to be seen. I like to sit in the cut. When the lights on, I like to be seen then. It's go time.
Yeah.
See,
Yeah.
that's,
You got
but that's the
Yeah.
thing about you though.
Yeah.
Like one thing about you was, right there I can say, both of y'all though, once that ball tipped up in there, you never had to worry about y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you can say that, I mean, I don't care from watching y'all at Bellingraph to Lanier, to Okaloosa Walton, to UAB, to the Wizards, to overseas, Euro basketball. I always knew, man, if y'all was in between them lines, I never had to worry about y'all. You know what I mean? Because some people you got to worry about, okay, if they're going to bring the A game today.
Most definitely.
Never had to worry about that with y'all. Like, you know what I mean? So, and that's one thing I can say, man, that I respected about you.
But I think it's sort of like with having two of them almost the same identical ability. It's kind of like if one is coming into the game unprepared, the other one can always motivate them and always get you to that point. You know what I'm saying? That's a unique way of having twins where almost the same
It
ability.
is, but like I said, it wasn't like I said, that wasn't even our mindset though. Coming in, like our mindset was, we going to this game, man, ain't no bad game. Because, like you said earlier, we work so hard at pushing each other.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing the other team can do that we ain't seen or talked about or been through automatically. So, prime example, we playing the game, and Lord tell you this, man. After the game, folks may try to run to the stat sheet, see what their stats are. And our head, we know what our stats are because guess what? I ain't playing against the other team. I'm playing against him.
So y'all competing
You
against
know
each
what I'm saying?
other.
I'm competing against him.
Okay.
I know who got the most points, who got the most rebounds, who got the most steals,
But
blocks,
see, when
all
you
that.
playing in high school, you keep up with all that.
Yeah.
I mean, people might say, man, that's shallow or you selfish. No, see, because my thought process was, if I can get 2 buckets a quarter, I was all right.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's 16 points.
That's
Yeah.
16 points.
So I knew then, like, if I can get 2 buckets a quarter, that's 16 points. I get 10 points, I'm in the paper.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's it.
That's what
That's
what the thought process.
That's what
You know what I'm
it
saying?
Yeah.
People might say, man, you selfish, you wrong.
No, we
No.
don't get tricked. Now we want to win, but shoot, at the end of the day, man, you want to get that newspaper, and guess what? If it's a big game, them news folk there.
Yeah.
You want to be on
You
TV.
wanna be on the
WSFA, 10 o'clock. You there. Lock and load in front of that TV.
Exactly,
So
man.
you wanted it. But like I said, we knew what we was gonna bring. And we worked so hard that our teammates seen it and pushed them to want to work hard too. Like I said, true enough, we were a-holes sometimes, but guess what? Most of the time we laughing and joking with everybody. Even with the coach. Coach, prime example, Coach Matthews. And don't remember this story, man. Look here, man.
Don't tell this story, man.
We had the whole team just having a bad practice, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was just. I think we had played down in Selma. It was a long game. Came back, man.
They were clowning on that
Yeah,
bus.
and came-
On that bus, yeah.
red,
that
red,
bus,
yeah. People
That was in that bus back in that back in that bus clowning, man. And
So that next day, man, we get to practice. It was just bad practice, just ragged. Coach Matthew made us run. So we run. All right, y'all take a break. Everybody go get some water. This fool here still running around the court. I do this all day, Coach Matthew. This ain't nothing. Well, goddamn, keep running there, boy. So he keep running. All right, now that's enough. This fool steady running. He's steady running. But like I said, folks look at it as showing the coach up, which it probably was, but it also let the coach know, look at me, man, whatever you tell me to do, I can do it, and I can do more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So
Yeah,
it
I
depends
think
on how
that-
you look at stuff.
But that's
was that
it.
the same practice that you was doing them layups?
Yeah, I
That he
don't
made
know
you
that
do?
roof. Yeah, I don't know that
He
roof.
made him, man, listen. We doing explosion off the block. Marco catch the ball. Do. He catch the ball. Do. He tell him to do it. He catch the ball. Put the ball back behind his head like he finna dunk.
Get the finger roll.
Glass.
He packed the ball. He packed the glass like he called alone. So Matthew tell him, that ain't no explosion. Boy, do it again. He going from block to block now.
Yeah.
He steady doing the same thing, man. He going up with it, with the
Hand behind
with the
his
hand behind his head, laying the ball up, patting the glass, and he just finally got mad. Matthew, I'm finna body you, and he caught that thing
On the head.
on Matthew. Boom! Looked like he was sneaking, and he took off him. Boom! And when he dunked on Matthew, you know we was man, I'm on the coach.
Yeah.
But Matthew was telling me, boy, that's what I want you to do, boy. I've been trying to get you to do it the whole time, but he did that drill. Man, at least 5 to 7 minutes,
That's
man,
it.
going from block to
Block to
block.
block.
No rest. He doing the same drill. But that lets you know, when he wanted to do something,
Yeah.
it was a wrap, man. Like, I got a story about the league game.
Mm-hmm.
We were losing the league, like, we were down like 6 or
About
7
6,
points.
7, like a minute left.
With like a minute left. And like Lee was at the free throw line or something, and little boy came over and told us to suck it.
That
Yeah, the triple X thing.
Yeah.
He did the triple X thing.
Fans walking out the gym.
And fans walking out the gym. Come over there in the huddle and look at it. Man, bring me the ball. Bring that thing to me. Swish, swish. Like what you call saying, above the rim. Swish, swish, and we out.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Came back and won. That lets you know, like, that one I knew y'all was different.
Yeah.
Like that was 10th grade. That was y'all 10th
That was
grade.
our 10th grade, yeah.
That one I knew y'all was different.
And we freshmen in high school, man, playing varsity, starting. Like we took a couple guys' spot, man, and we know that probably rubbed people the wrong way, but goes back to what I said earlier, man. Our mindset was, hey man, look, we going out here to play, we going out here to take folks' spot. This our team.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's how we felt.
Folks knew that
You
though.
know what I'm saying? Folks probably did, but
You ain't know it wasn't you were crazy.
but it wasn't that for the giving though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
No. I mean, it wasn't that for the people.
We had earned it.
Because at that time, there would be people knew y'all because y'all came from middle school, man. Y'all were two of the best people in the city. Y'all two, Jamal and Rico.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? People knew y'all could play. But you know, when y'all came to spring training, people like, man, they ain't just finna take it.
Yeah.
I ain't finna get nothing back for you. I don't care nothing about how much you love these dudes.
Yeah.
We don't care nothing about none of that.
Yeah.
They finna get it just like we got it when we came here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the toughness that you had to have then, though.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't given to y'all, though, man. Like, you know what I mean? But y'all earned it, though. These, like, at that point, I thought I was a basketball player. But I was coming off my 11th grade year football season. And I had a great year. So at that point, I was like, I know I ain't finna go no school playing no basketball. Shit. These boys here hooping.
Yeah.
I mean, I ain't tripping. I can play, but I ain't these boys.
Most
You
definitely.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I knew then, I'm like, these boys different. Niggas 6'3", 6'4", 5'8". Ain't no way in here. Different problem.
Yeah. Speaking of coach, man, what advice would you guys say a coach that really gave y'all some good advice? It can be a coach, it can be a family member or somebody, some sort of job.
Mentor.
I got this. I got one coach when I was in Belgium. It wasn't so much advice. It was more so.
So that's when you were playing professional.
Yeah, I was playing professional. More so, I take that. I go back further than that. Jackie Johnson.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna go back further. I'm gonna go Jackie Johnson.
Oh, yeah. Bellingham.
Bubba Scott, man.
Jackie Johnson, Bubba Scott, man.
Coach J. Those are our coaches.
They motto was, I don't damn who he is. You ain't bigger than the team.
Yeah.
Point blank period. So they got that. Like I said, it wasn't advice. It was a fact. You're not bigger than the team.
Rest in peace, Jackie.
I don't need you.
Yeah, man.
Cuss you out in front of your mama, grandmama, your pastor. Didn't matter. He gonna cuss you out.
Yeah.
He gonna cuss you out.
He didn't care.
But he loved everyone that played like they was in.
Yeah.
To the T. So like I said, it wasn't more so as much advice as it was knowledge.
Yeah.
He gave you a strong knowledge right there in front of everybody. I don't need you on the team. We don't need you. We gonna win without you, regardless.
And that knowledge right there leads to not just sports, that's
Life.
real life.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Like
You on 9 to 5, man. These folks don't need you. It's day job. You working for them.
Yeah.
So hey, you gotta do what you gotta do.
That's why when you get older, you trying to build for yourself, your family.
Yeah, but in essence, what you said, which is very important. A lot of kids don't understand that. They think because coaches is here for that sport,
Yeah.
but the coaches are always looking life out the basketball
Exactly.
most of the time.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So a lot of kids don't get that aspect of the coaching part. So you really a life coach, man.
Really
You don't
is.
think about it.
But yeah, if you think about it, you with the coach and the players on your team, or you're with your own family. If you think about it.
Most definitely.
That's just being honest.
But
Coach Matthew pack us in the Bronco, take us to the house.
After school.
We got
We
Carlo
the
going
game.
to the north side, we going to the south side, we got some more folk going to the east side. We in the Bronco,
Yeah.
he just making a circle until he get to the house.
Till he get home.
But, you know, he did it. We love him for it. That's our coach to this day, man. Like I said, wasn't nothing, real talk, none of our coach wouldn't do for us. 'Cause like I said, we with them, we really their kids.
Let me ask y'all this. What's something people seem to misunderstand about y'all?
Man, shit, that we're arrogant, you know, stuck up. You know, I think it was because we were just so focused on our craft and we didn't talk that much. We was always kind of standoffish,
Yeah.
trying to read people. But like we tell people all the time, if you get to know us, man, we cool people, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I also think people always want to talk to us about basketball, about sports. It's more to us than just basketball and sport.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? Now, was also taught that you can't talk religion and politics with everybody.
True.
You know,
Yeah.
True.
you gotta pick your poison with that,
Yeah.
or religion or whatever.
Who taught you that?
So we talk about mama.
Man,
Mama taught that at an early age.
Your mama like my mama.
At an early, man, we were about 6 years
Yeah.
old, and
That's
she
two things on
started
the
telling me,
record.
yeah.
Yeah.
Can't two things I don't
Just can't.
debate. My
Yeah.
mama always said two things you don't debate with somebody.
Yeah.
Their religion and politics.
That's it.
You know what I mean?
I can have a conversation like I said. I can listen to your point of view and have a heart-to-heart conversation. But just like I listen and talk to you about yours, listen and talk to me about mine. If we don't agree, we'll agree, disagree. Go on our separate ways. Ain't no hard feelings.
Yeah.
Respect.
Yeah.
Well,
I can respect your religion or who you voting for. Do the same for me.
Exactly.
No doubt. What is the best compliment that you guys ever received?
Oh man, I'm handsome, man. My mom, man, tell me all the time, man, I'm handsome, man. Look at this smile.
That's why them people said you were ass. That's why them people said.
Ah man, but no, on the real, man, the biggest, what is it, compliment?
Yeah,
Or,
biggest compliment.
Big compliment.
man, once people really get to know that we're genuine, kind, you know what I'm saying, funny, it just, and hard working, you know, the list goes on and on, man. You gotta really get to know people,
For them to open up.
yeah, to see what they're really about.
And you know what, Donell, speaking of that, man, I still do get the same thing that I'm married. And because of, like you said, I ain't gonna say I'm standoffish, but I like to try to read people.
Yeah.
Because I'm not finna just open up to you
Yeah.
and then allow you to hurt me.
For
You know what I'm saying? So that's what it was. And like, with you playing basketball, with y'all playing basketball, people gonna automatically assume if you,
Yeah.
you see what I'm saying? Because you may not be that type of person that can walk up to somebody to start a conversation.
Exactly. Yeah.
They would have to come up to you to start,
Mhm.
and I was the same way. You know what I'm saying? So I totally understand what you said. You know what I'm saying? But because I know you too,
I've been
and
there,
I know you're not that type of
But
person.
also, with that being said, man, it comes a time where you gotta venture off from being standoffish and then go open up to that person. Not say open up, but like you say, go start a conversation.
Mhm.
It took me a while to understand that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Prime example, we playing in high school. Georgia Tech head coach was coming to watch Uzman Cisse play.
Yeah.
At St. Jude, he won the top player in the nation. Our dad was like, man, look, go introduce yourself to the coach. You know what I'm saying? That's, man, Georgia Tech. Nah, man, you want to introduce myself to him too. He know who I am. He come introduce himself to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't regret that, but at the end of the day, I probably should have went on ahead and did. Because later on down the line, we had a visit to go, I had a chance to go to Georgia Tech. And he was like, shoot, man, I heard y'all talking to your dad, like, shoot, he should come talk to us. But he was like, shit, I respect that, I understood where y'all coming from,
Oh, yeah.
because all us coaches in here watch this player, and we acting like y'all not
Exactly.
even in
All
the
the
picture.
sisters.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And y'all, and I totally understand that that's an ego thing.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
at that time, man, y'all were who y'all were
Yeah.
in the city.
And he was too, but at the
And
end of the
Uzman was who he was, but y'all was busting kids.
day, exactly.
And y'all thinking, okay, if I bust your ass, shit, how you not know who I am?
Exactly.
But that's an athlete mentality
I
though.
said,
Yeah.
then,
You know what I'm saying?
like I said, he got more publicity than no, I take back. He didn't get more publicity than this. He was more sought after because he was 6'9",
Yeah.
250, solid as a damn rock. We 6'2", 6'3", $185. Lit. Playing the guard position. But like I said, it comes back to our mindset. Our mindset was, shit, nigga, we 6'9", 252.
Yeah.
We ain't shying away from this.
He went
And also too at that time,
in that AAU's over, so they got him on
Pub.
they got him on the market
Yeah.
at that time. And Tyson Chandler was the
Tyson
number one
Chandler.
player in the country.
And at that time,
At that time,
Eddie
he was
Curry
number one
also.
Gotcha.
22.
At that time, it was more like a big man.
Big man,
yeah.
So
Yeah.
And then back to you guys, because all those athletes, back to what you guys were saying about the arrogance part to us, and I'm letting people know also, because people don't understand, especially if you're not a top tier athlete, it's not the arrogance. It's the arrogance on the outside, but to the top athlete is more focused and confident.
Confidence.
So,
That's it, right.
you know what I'm saying? So the misconstrued of that automatically makes, you know, the top athlete misunderstood.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
It's a
Oh, yeah.
misconception, man.
Yeah, it
You know
is,
what I'm
it
saying?
is, it
Because
is.
you, like, man, I'm not gonna concede to somebody to say they're just better than me.
Yeah.
Like, when they came along, I wasn't gonna concede to them. They knew that.
yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm not finna, who? Man, please, you gonna have to show me.
That's right.
You know what I mean? You gonna have to beat me today. If you beat me today at 3 o'clock, we gonna do it again tomorrow at 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
Real.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's the way we groomed each other. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's the way the guy before us groomed me.
Nothing.
And then I groomed them the same way, and they groomed the people, Rico and people like that. So it's not an arrogance, man. It's just a confidence because you. And I tell people all the time, I'm not arrogant. I'm just confident in my abilities. I know what I can do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if I know something is in front of me, I don't care how I'm gonna get over that hurdle. If I gotta go around the side, under it, or over the top of it, I'm gonna get over this hurdle
I'll
though.
find a way.
You know what I mean? And that's not a arrogance, bro. That's a confidence.
But it also comes now when say for instance you're struggling doing it, you gotta have that confidence to go ask for help too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You can't shy away from asking. We've been a couple of times that we actually help. You know what I'm saying? It may not be out in public, but behind closed doors. But shoot, man, everybody needs help.
Yeah.
You can't be too ashamed to ask for help. That's my biggest thing, man. You can't.
That's big.
Can't be.
That's big to the youth today.
You can't.
Yeah.
You can't
That's
be.
big to the youth today.
And me and him talking about that.
All the time. We talk all the
That
time.
word.
Me and him talking about that.
We talk all the
About a lot
time.
of young boys in the city
Mm-hmm.
that need help from him.
Yeah.
A lot of time.
You.
man.
Yeah.
Like, why would you not ask somebody that has done it? That has been there. That has done it. How many years you played overseas? 13. How many you played total? 13.
13. Between 13 and 15 years, been a long time.
Between Washington and overseas,
Yeah.
it's 13 to 15.
13 to 15 years.
Listen, man. How can you not, if you playing basketball in the city,
Yeah.
in Montgomery,
Mm-hmm.
not come to y'all for some type of tutelage? Some type.
That, like I said, but that goes with people not want to ask. You know what I'm saying?
And that also goes with the wrong people in the ear.
True. That's the biggest thing.
That's the
Yeah.
biggest thing right there. They listening to the
Wrong
wrong
people.
people. When you got people telling you who to go talk to, who to ask, but you got this other person in your ear, like like the older man and the devil.
Yeah.
You
The
listen
good
to
thing.
you listen
Yeah.
to him, but this one here sound more enticing, so they go with the more enticing joint, and it be the wrong thing in the long run sometimes.
Man, let me share the story with you real quick. I talk to Tracy at Madhouse
Yeah.
all the time. Me and him were just talking about that the other day. If you're a parent in Montgomery, man, how can you not send your child over there? If you're really wanting your child to go to school for free,
Yeah.
how can you not send your child to Madhouse? How can you not, send your child to Madhouse? That's the blueprint.
Yeah.
They just had somebody go number 12
Yeah.
overall.
Yeah. They're doing something right.
Daniel.
Doing it right.
You got to buy in.
Marlon Davidson, Mac.
The resume speak for
The
itself.
resume speaks for itself. How can I not, bro?
Yeah.
I'm gonna swallow that pride.
But sometimes it ain't about pride too, man. You gotta look at it too, man. Some people just ain't built for that because they know they're gonna have to go there and work to get it.
But no,
Some
I'm
people
talking about the
been-
parent. I'm not talking about the child. I'm talking about the parent at this
The
point.
parent, you gotta look at it too, man. Some parents been babying their kids the whole time. You this good, you ain't gotta do that. You can go somewhere else and be just as productive.
Yeah.
Sometimes it takes taking a back seat to somebody to see what it takes to, like you said, to get over that hurdle, to get around that hurdle. Sometimes you gotta do that.
So
But
what?
once you get to that,
Go ahead.
but once you get to that point, like y'all said, you get to a point when you gonna see, okay, once you start hitting that wall, when you gonna go ask for help?
It depends on that person, man.
You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying.
It ain't no set time.
That's what I'm saying. So
Yeah,
if I see my child is not getting the progress that I think he should get, when I'm gonna swallow my pride and be like, can y'all help my child?
Yeah.
If you really, really, truly want your child out of Montgomery, you not being able, you knowing you don't have $60,000 to $80,000 to pay for
But you're looking at it as a parent's point of view. You gotta get on the child point of view too. The child gotta accept the fact too, like I ain't as good as I think I am. I need to sit down and talk to my parents about this. If it's a way for me to go here or to find a better route to get to where I need to be. It falls on the child also.
But I'm gonna tell you something too though. I don't mean to cut y'all off, but every parent feel like they can have their child best interest.
Yeah.
They do. Every parent does.
But in all actually they don't sometimes. Because in the aspect of what Carlos saying,
Yeah.
if you want your child to play this sport, basketball, and you got you two guys in the city, and I know that each child in the city got somebody that's representing them. Why not seek advice from the guys at the level you trying to go to? The guys that don't retire, the guys that don't seen it all. The transition of the NBA, transition of the overseas. They've seen it all. Why don't you guys don't want to talk to you guys?
It goes back to
The pride.
the pride, but also goes back to seeing folks believing that we're unapproachable.
Yeah, that's
They may feel we're unapproachable.
See, but these young boys, these don't think about it.
I don't think that we're unapproachable. I think it's to the fact that they don't care. They know who we are. They think they got, now they got the internet. They got different ways to put themselves out there. But think about it. Everybody doing that. While y'all putting it out there, I guarantee you the ones who not putting it out there, they working twice as hard as y'all. Y'all thinking about, let me put these highlights up here.
Yeah.
They in the gym working on their craft, doing what they supposed to be doing, eating right, studying, in the gym, wake up, eat, sleep, hoop, do whatever, books, they back at it again. They not setting the camera up doing the video. They got somebody else there setting them up doing the video. They got somebody else passing the ball. They got somebody else doing this. They got a tutor, I guarantee they got a tutor, they got this, they got that, they got this. So it ain't that we're unapproachable, it's that they got the wrong people in their ear, or like you say, they might just be too scared to come and ask. But y'all know this, we've never turned down anybody that wanted advice from us. Never have, never will. I stay out of town. Y'all call me, y'all need me to come. I come. If I can't come, call me on FaceTime. I pick up the phone for anybody.
And I tell you, me and him talk. I be telling him, man, go get that kid.
Yeah.
That kid needs you, man. I tell you, he'll tell you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I tell him all the time, D, go get that kid, man. Go get that kid, bro, because I know he can play, and with your game, what you have experienced, if you can put all those into this kid, and he can grasp it, and then put it over onto the floor.
Elevate,
Hey man, listen, he gonna be dope.
Yeah.
But it takes a lot though, dude.
Yeah, it does.
You know what I'm saying? It takes a lot. Let me ask y'all this. What's your biggest failure and what did you learn from it?
I mean, we all have. As far as what, life or
Life. I mean,
in general.
whatever your biggest failure is, whether it's sports or something that was in life, what?
this goes back to something y'all said, not asking for help. I was a big believer in I can do it all on my own. I don't need no help. If I ask for help, I feel like a failure.
It make you look weak.
It make you look weak, make you look like I'm a failure. And I say that's my biggest failure because if I'd have been able to ask questions early on in life, I probably could be, more ahead than what I want to be. But
No regret.
hey, I got no regrets. Like I say, it's just a learning thing. You got to learn when your time is ready for you to do things, ask questions, ask for help, stuff like that. So, like
I'm reading a book about that, man.
Yeah.
Me and you talk about that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm reading a book about that because that's what we talk. Culturally.
Yeah.
Men are not supposed to cry.
Exactly.
Men are not supposed to break down. When you're an athlete, a lot of times you think you got it all figured out sometimes. You see what I'm saying? And that's what it was. I was like that though. I'm going to tell you who broke me from that. But I was broken early. 11th grade. 10th grade going to 11th grade. Coach Mercury. He broke me from that early.
Fabulous coach.
You know what I'm saying? He broke me from that early, bro. Like, kid you not, man. I told him the other day, I said, man, you like my Father's Day. I texted him, Happy Father's Day. Same to you, little bro. I told him. I'm not saying because
It's just another
you got kids.
Yeah.
I'm saying to you were
You
my father.
Father figure, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, man, from 11th grade, 12th grade, that man used to come and get me every day. In the summertime.
Yeah.
Every day, man. And I used to hate it. And my mom, you don't get out of here.
That's it.
Come on, Cree, if he don't want to do what you tell him to do, you can whoop him. You know, I'm thinking I'm tough at that time. We gonna fight. No, I can't. We gonna whoop it. Now we gonna fight.
That was your thing too.
That
was your thing too.
Well, you gonna get whooped today. You gonna get whooped tomorrow. You whooped me today. Hit me in my eye. Tomorrow at 3:45. We gonna fight again. We gonna fight until I win. That's where my mentality come from.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like, that's what it was, bro. Man, I get chills talking about him. I get chills just talking about him.
That's a great thing because he was like I said, he was your father figure, but like I said, he was strict with you, but he was loving and nurturing when need be.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? He told you straight up, look at you playing like shit. But he also gave you grace when you played great.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You need people like that in your life. And that's just not with sports or basketball, football. That's in life, man. I see a motherfucker walking down the damn street, man. I see little kids walking down the street with basketball. Like he just said he got chills. I get chills. I enjoy seeing little kids because they don't do that no more.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? If I see a little kid walking down the street, man, I may pull over and look at him, man. You doing school? Are you doing what you need to be doing, man? Are you working on your game? Just ask a little question. And prime man, I had a little kid, man. I just knew he didn't know who I was. Once I was talking to him, he was like, "You look familiar." I said, "What's your name?" I said, "My name down there, man." He like, "You one of the Taylor twins, ain't you?" He said, "Man, I seen your picture in Ronell." I ain't never seen the kid day in my damn life, but I seen him walking down the street with a basketball in hand dribbling.
Yeah.
Working on the basketball game, man.
You'll never forget that.
Exactly.
You'll never forget that.
I never forget it.
Yeah.
But I got chills just seeing him walking down the street doing. So just imagine when he said, "Shit, man, you look familiar." He knew who I was. I had to tell him who I was.
Yeah. So what would you say your biggest failure was down there?
Man, I'm with Ronell, man. Just not knowing not asking questions, but also, man, it's just a lot of I would say probably little stuff that I probably try to change wrong. Like I said, my ego was my biggest problem, my biggest failure, I would say, because I knew I could play ball.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't want to take a back seat to nobody. Instead of sometimes you gotta take a back seat and wait your turn. A lot of people don't wait their turn.
Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta wait your turn to make it to that next hurdle. And that problem, I think, I was always in a rush to be the best at it right then.
Yeah.
Instead of taking the seat back, visualizing every damn thing. And that's not on basketball, but that's in life also. You know what I'm saying? That's so my biggest favorite probably just me wanting my ego want to be ahead of everybody or ahead of the situation instead of just sitting back and weighing it out.
Gotcha. Well, I know this is like this is not a question, this is an extended question. But a lot of the viewers don't. Well, a lot of viewers know if they read about you, but give some of these young guys that's watching or listening, tell them a story about how it was for you to play in the NBA, practices, and what it was like, man, to actually make it there. I know you was undrafted, so.
Man, look here. I just told the other night, man, look here. UAB, man, they had a thing called Portsmouth was big out of college. I didn't get no invite to Portsmouth, but I did get an invitation to go to Chicago and work out for the NBA team. But everybody else was doing a pre-draft workout. I had to do an individual workout, so I did that. For me, man, everything I did was the hard way. When I say hard, I mean hard. It was 30 NBA teams back then. I worked out for each and every last team. within the 2 month span coming up into the draft, I worked out for every single team. I was in the skies every damn day. I may come back to Atlanta because we used to work out in Atlanta. I may come back to Atlanta for half a day or a day. I'm right back, going to the East Coast or West Coast, East Coast or West Coast. So working out, you know what I'm saying? Of course, drills, shooting, dribbling, passing, you know what I'm saying? Like explosion. So my agent got a call from Washington saying they're gonna take me with the 47 pick. It didn't happen because they drafted a guy named Andre Black, but he was at the time it was a big guy, big man.
Yeah.
He was a big man, 6'9", 6'10", dribble, shoot, out of high school.
Yeah.
You know, so back then, that's what they're going for. But I did get the call that want you to come to summer camp. So I went to summer camp, man. I'm telling Ronell, man, I feel like I ain't playing good, man. I'm finna get cut. The day before they got ready to go to summer league in Vegas, then you going to Vegas with them. I called Ronell, man, I ain't getting cut, man. I'm going to Vegas. I said, okay, cool, man. That's great. Man, you all right? You keep doing what you're doing. So I get there. For sure, I know I'm gonna ride the bitch. I get there. Hey, you starting tomorrow? Huh? Starting? Right here, hey man, I'm starting tomorrow, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, don't have to do what you gotta do. Allow you not, man. I led the summer league, our summer league team in points, rebounds, assists, and steals.
And that's with the 47 pick.
That's with him on the team. But like I said, it just can't. I took advantage of my opportunity.
Yeah.
It go from me not having that much confidence in I had confidence in myself, but me knowing that I can do better. And me feeling like I wasn't playing my best. But when it came time for me to show and tell, I went out there and I showed and tell what I can do. Man, it probably had like 3 more games before the summer league was over with. They're like, look, we want to tell you something. Don't tell nobody. We're gonna sign you for a 1 year guarantee, 2nd year non-guaranteed. I called Ronell, I was crying. I called Ronell, my mama, and my dad, and I was crying.
Yeah, reach your dream.
Like, I'm here.
Yeah.
Yeah, reach your dream.
I said, I'm here. We made it. We made it. I ain't say I made it. We made it.
Yeah.
Yeah, she y'all gonna touch each other in the room, y'all.
We made it. But it just comes to show, man, look at, man, you can't never get too high, you can't never get too low, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You may doubt yourself that you're not doing the best to your ability that you know you can do, but it's somebody else that sees it in you,
Yeah.
believe in you. You know what I'm saying? So if they believe in you, shit, go out there and do what you gotta do
Yeah.
You do
to
the
make
easy part.
it happen.
Let me ask both of y'all a question. Who's the toughest player you had to guard, and who's the best player you ever played?
Hey, so glad I had to
That's an
guard.
arrogant question. Yeah, that's tough.
It is.
I mean, hey, been overseas 13
Hey,
years.
but no, you know what? He said it was tough because he's a defender. So
Yeah.
that's why he's like, yeah, so he won't get nobody nothing at all.
That's
That's his mentality, though.
That's
Yeah.
right, though.
That's who he is.
I'm tell you, I'll tell you this, okay? For me, man, the toughest person to guard, just from me playing, I ain't gonna say NBA because I didn't play that much in the NBA, but I will say I did have to guard Kobe in the NBA. Quick story. Quick story.
Hold on. You had to guard who?
I had to guard Kobe.
Kobe Bryant.
Kobe Bean Bryant. But this ain't that's a story for another. I'm telling you a prime story for playing. Philadelphia 76ers.
Allen I remember that game.
Allen Iverson. We playing in Philly. Y'all remember that game when he shook Antonio Davis twice?
Yes.
In the fourth quarter, he got like 40-something points. Donell sub in. I ain't played the whole game. Sub in. Check Allen Iverson. Don't let him score. Huh? Say what?
He already cooking.
He already cooking.
You had to be the baking soda. This pan already hot.
This man got 42 points, man. Don't let him score. But that was my job. I got in. I did what I had to do. I made it tough for him as possible as I thought I could. He didn't score. Shit, I'm happy in the motherfucker. But shit, this man shook him twice, made him fall twice in one play. Doc, It's a piss on the end. I don't know if they can find me. I'm knock knee trying to go out now. I said, man, my knees are knocking.
Everybody finna Google this.
Doc, man. He's on the internet something about, man. My knees are knock. I got knock knees trying to guard this man. Doc, but you talking about nervous? Doc, he got 42 points, getting the game, don't let this man score. Who, man?
So that ours is probably.
Doc, that's a problem, boy. That's a problem. That is a problem.
So who is the best player you ever played with?
The best man I played with,
Yeah.
you know, I would say Gilbert Arenas.
Yeah.
Man, and I could be biased, but yeah, hands down, Doc. The work ethic this man put in, Doc. Like I know I work, but this man worked. Like we would have practice like 9, 10 o'clock in the morning. This man would go to the gym 3 o'clock in the morning. Stay at the gym at 6, wake up, go to practice. We'll leave practice. He'll come back to the gym about 3 o'clock in the evening and work out again. Had to drive. Man, I tell people to this day, man, with one good knee, he's better than a lot of punk boys in the league right now, Doc.
Yeah.
What about you, Ronell?
Best player I checked, I said it was Darren Williams. I played against Darren Williams when he came overseas.
Light skin Dan with
That was a lockout,
Yeah,
boy.
a lockout chip.
Okay.
I played against him. Played for a team called Beşiktaş out of Turkey. Tough.
Bro, he was averaging like 40 or something like that.
Easy. Putting up 50. You know how hard it is to put up 50 overseas? Do you know how hard it is to average 20 overseas? Jeez. You got a lot of guys in the NBA that can't make it overseas. It's just a different kind of animal over there. Yeah, a lot of European guys tell you it's easy to score in the NBA. He'll tell you it's easy to score in the NBA than it is overseas. That's just a fact.
Overseas, they get that hand checking, that bumping and hitting.
Doing all that.
They get all that.
They're not calling school.
Yeah,
They're not calling no ticket files.
Then it's also because you're an American.
Exactly.
So they expect you to be 10 times better than the rest. So you gotta be able to handle your own.
Yeah, that's it.
But is that kind of with them having that perspective because of what they see on TV? With LeBrons and the Kobe's, they scoring 50 and 60 over here.
It is, but it's also
televised.
It is, but it's also, I hate to say it, like in this day and age, it's like a slave mentality. You know, African American men can take pain. They can take bumps and bruises and get back up and go. Which we can, but at the end of the day, we still want to be equal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's just a fact. I don't, I'm not gonna hold my tongue on a podcast and being recorded. It's just a fact. That's how it is. That's how it is.
Exactly.
And I'm here to tell you, I'm sure if y'all interview some old guys or you look up video, they'll say the same thing. They think we get. I literally had a roll ankle. I'm playing the next day. Had a European roll. This like he out for a month.
Man, I hate it.
But if I say I'm gonna sit out a month, they looking at me crazy.
But I'm
not gonna sit out because my competitor them not gonna allow me to sit out. I don't play with broken ribs, broken finger, broken foot, all. Concussion, don't know I got a concussion, I done it all. Can't breathe, flu, man had pneumonia playing.
But I'm glad you're saying it, man, because we all are coaches now. And we try to pour this into the kids and to the parents because you actually know that I had to do those things and to feed my family
Exactly.
and to continue to play professional.
Exactly.
So you had to do certain things to make life what it is for yourself.
Yeah.
But
Go ahead.
for the kids now, it's like all of that is not shown anymore. The only thing is shown now is the positive side of basketball.
Exactly.
For any sport.
Yeah.
For any sport.
Yeah. For any sport in general. Everything is positive. Until you close them doors at the NBA practices and them guys talking so nasty you can't handle it. Or you got guys, like you said, with broke foot, broke ankle, still out there practicing because they have to.
But shoot, not even, man, look at overseas practices, dog. Like, look at me, I'm telling y'all, I'm prime young dog. It's colder in the building practicing and playing games than it is outside.
Exactly.
Yeah, they don't sound right, do it?
Yeah.
It's colder in the building that you're playing in than it is outside. And you got to play in games and practicing this. Your mindset got to be 10 times as strong as the next man, the average man overseas, to play sports. 'Cause some of those buildings are just old as dirt. you go in the bathroom, man, you might well piss outside.
And they the top, y'all play top level.
Top level.
Top level. Yeah. Like I said, I told this man before he came over there, change your mindset before you get over here.
Yeah.
Make sure you change your mindset. I was over there with two,
3 years.
Just change your whole mindset. I've been in countries where only the home team fans can go to the game. My team, the road team, we can't have our fans in their gym. I've been spit on. Referee, I'm talking about the they fans leaning over the rail, spitting on you. I hark and spit back. I get suspended for a game. Referee look at me like I done had bricks thrown at me, fireworks thrown on the basketball court at me. I done had a coach stop the game because we winning. When the buzzer sound, run straight to the locker room.
Man, like you playing battleground for getting Houston Hill. Yeah.
I done had locker rooms torn in from the outside in trying to get in.
Throwing fire in there.
Throwing fire.
Yeah.
Man,
Throwing
look,
fire. Yeah.
I'm
Hey,
playing.
let me ask y'all something.
I'm playing in the game, dog.
Could y'all carry y'all these ain't in the locker room?
No.
I could have been over that long there,
No, that's
baby.
why I say overseas is not for everybody. It takes us.
It's strong man, dog. I'm playing in the game, dog. The fans are picking up chairs, throwing at each other.
They got arch rivals in the stand.
In the stands.
Wow.
Dog, overseas fans, they are very loyal. Loyal as hell. They really get into their sports. Folks say, now you seen videos of soccer games?
Yeah.
It get just like that in basketball games too in some countries.
Wow.
No, they really be in tune.
Throwing fire in y'all locker room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro,
But-
being spit on, bro, that's
Dog, it's part of dog.
That's so demeaning, dog.
You have to wear, put a towel over your head and walk to the locker room. But just as bad as it sounds, it's just as great over there too now.
yeah.
It's just don't.
Gotta take the good with the bad.
It's
like
just
you say.
great because like I say, the fans are loyal.
Mhm.
So shoot, dog, hey, you got fans come to your practices. Fan, hey, you need something to eat, we take you out to eat. You come to our house and eat. You know what I'm saying? They do sponsorship like they do over here. Shoot, man, dog. It's just bad. It's just as good too. It's just if you're in that right situation.
You just gotta take the good with the bad also. It's pretty much like everything else.
That's it.
You know what I mean? But that's strong though, bro, for y'all to have to.
Dog, it's a lot of stuff, man. We can tell y'all, man, y'all, how the hell y'all do it for
I
so
don't know
long?
How y'all,
Yeah.
For so
You-
long.
Cause y'all
somebody spitting on you?
Yeah.
For so long.
I done ran. I done got the Lord know how many fights overseas. Plenty.
Man, that's
Yeah.
strong, bro.
Plenty.
Yeah.
Like I
Yo.
said, this is in the middle of a game. They spitting on you, cuz.
Man, that's strong. Cause I couldn't.
Like I said, you know how focused you got to be to
Yeah, man.
keep playing through that.
Man, that's strong right there, right there. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. That takes a lot of result. Man, listen.
focus, man.
Man, listen. I mean, right now, I don't think I can do that. I mean, I'm just being honest with you because my mentality is like, respect is due to a dog.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you want to spit on the dog, bro, but you will spit on the human
Exactly.
and think it's,
Okay.
hey man, we're gonna have the brawl in the palace, man. I'm gonna be Steven Jackson right low in this gap.
And that's why I told you, like, I took it a couple times. I got to a point where I said I got fed up. I spit back in the crowd at them niggas. They want to come on the rail. I'm going up the rail. It's just, I was in Cyprus playing. I never forget it. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I get suspended 4 games for spitting in the crowd. Why am I getting suspended? Hell, them niggas spit on me. Y'all didn't throw them out the game.
Wow.
But you gonna suspend me 4 games?
Yeah.
So who's the best player you ever played with? Him. You gotta put your hand up like he did ice cream.
Right now, I know the answer, man. You know what I'm saying, man? Because look at, but you know why he gonna say that,
I'm
man?
gonna say that. Yeah, you gonna tell you why.
And
That's God's truth.
Because I know I said Gil, but if I had to really choose, it's him because I know I can depend on him. No matter what. If I need a bailout, he gonna be there for me.
Yeah.
No matter what. And that's just life. So the best player to play with, that best player who you play with can go with sports and in life. In life and in sports, this is my guy. No matter what. Hands down.
I tell everybody that, like,
A million miles
y'all
away.
know
We
how
talk every damn day.
How many is so brag on y'all when we was in college? 2-on-2? I got my 2 guys. I tell them in a heartbeat, to this day.
Yeah.
We were just at Zoe house
Yeah.
when you left. We were out there on the back talking. They were talking about Kennedy and Winston. I was like, my teammate from Mobile. They up there talking. They talking about Kennedy and Winston. And I wouldn't care who you go get. That's what I told them. I wouldn't care who you go get. Go break Kennedy and Winston out of the prison and put him over there one-on-one. I guarantee you, he gonna tear his mouth out.
Yep.
And whoever Kennedy Winston bring, I don't care who he is. One thing I know about him.
Yep.
Okay, 6'9", 6'10", 6'11", 6'12". You can be 6'8", 85. You trying to lay that ball up, he going to get it.
No doubt.
You know what I mean? And we went at it that night. And I tell everybody, man, y'all two on two, I ain't taking nobody else. It's gonna be tough. You know what I mean? Unless you give me Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan, LeBron James, somebody like that. But I know what y'all gonna bring.
And even with them, shoot, we gonna go at their neck.
You know what I'm saying? I know what y'all gonna bring.
Offensively and defensively.
You know what I mean?
Cause I might say, hey man, shit, you here, you might well goddamn gonna give it y'all. I ain't trying to get embarrassed.
That nigga put their pants on the same way I put
Believe
mine
that.
on.
Yeah.
One leg at a time.
Believe that.
That's the thing, bro.
Every now and then when I'm feeling fancy, I jump in there on the bed and do it like that, 2 at a time. Other than that, one leg at a time, just like me.
Well, this is the last question, man. What kind of advice can you guys give a youth that's trying to make it to the level that you guys made it?
Ask questions, man. Ask questions. Seek information.
That's it.
Talk to people who've been through it. Guarantee you they're not gonna tell you nothing wrong. They're not gonna lead you in a direction where it's gonna be for the worst. They're gonna always put you in a direction that's gonna be for the best. Nah, they might get it wrong sometimes, but I guarantee you it was good intention.
Good intentions.
Let's ask questions, man. Let's ask questions.
I would just say, man, look at the grind don't stop, man. If you know this is what you want to do, man, work on it. Work on it. You got to eat, sleep it, man. I used to go sleep with Will. We used to go sleep with basketball in our bed. You know what I'm saying? We woke up driven to basketball. Folks seen us, man. Everywhere we had a basketball.
School clothes on. Up on
Gym
the
shorts.
Gym shorts up on
Gym
the
shorts. Now, we go to school in the morning. We play basketball in the morning before we go to class. Yeah. The grind don't stop, man. If it's something you really want to do, man,
You figure out how to do it.
you gonna find a way to work on your craft. Mission impossible, but guess what? You always got that damn mission done, then.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
All right, man, that's a great synopsis, man. But man, Lo, as your host, man, we're glad to have you guys on the show today.
Thanks,
That was a great talk, man. And like we say, y'all are very respectful young men.
I ain't
young
got theme
old
music, man.
Young old man.
What theme music?
But hey, man, we
Tango Bull theme music.
Man, Carlos, man, we thank y'all guys for the time, man. Cause I know y'all always say what y'all always say.
Hey man, I got stuff to do, man.
That's him.
Come on, I got stuff to do, man.
That's him. But serious though, man, I just wish the guys, man, seek y'all out more. Really, man. Just being honest, man. That like if they looking at this, man, they can see that y'all are willing to help the young guys that's coming up.
Definitely.
And the parents, man, y'all looking at this, man, seek these guys out. If you know your child is trying to be, he got NBA aspirations or overseas aspirations, seek them out, man. Like you said, information.
Hold on, last thing. Look at it. Just because they playing sports, I know folks think the NBA is a high level, man, but shit, you can go across that water and make a great living for yourself, man. Believe it. It ain't NBA or NFL or Major League Baseball or bust. Shit, man, nigga, they make good money over that water, man. Go get it. If you're a ball player and you can play ball, they will find you.
True.
All right. Okay, guys, this concludes the interview with the Ronell twins. All right. Like and subscribe on all social media platforms. It'll be listed. Thanks, man. Christian, man, behind the scenes, Modern Day TV.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate it, my boy. And wait, look forward to a couple of days or so. It'll be reposted for the ones that haven't looked at the interview. Hey, thank you guys. again.
Appreciate
For us.
Hey, fabulous, man. Appreciate you guys, man. Keep doing what y'all doing, man. All y'all guys.
Ultra Life Podcast, baby.
Modern
Yes,
Day
sir.
TV. You guys keep it up,
Yeah.
man.